Hello guys, this time I will tell you facts about camels that you may not know. Watch the video until the end so you know what the facts are about camels. Imagine a creature walking through the desert, the sun burning, the sand burning, the dry air stinging its lungs, but it keeps on walking, calm, as if death has never touched it. That's the camel, an animal that laughs at thirst. Not just a day or two, but weeks without a drop of water. How is that possible? His body is the most insane survival machine on the planet. His blood can stay fluid even in extreme temperatures. His cells store energy more tightly than a steel safe, and the fat in his hump. That's not water, but a secret fuel that can be converted into life. And here's the most surprising thing. While a human can die in just 3 days without water, a camel is just starting its journey. The desert is not its enemy. The desert is its territory. The secret? It's not just about survival. Camels were built to conquer hell on Earth. Picture this. The desert stretches as far as the eye can see. The sun ignites the sand until it feels like embers, and the dry air slaps you cruelly in the face. Man, it's collapsed. Another animal? Definitely give up. But a camel? It keeps going. 100 kilometers, without a drop of water. How could his body endure such torture? The secret lies in its uniquely shaped, flexible, and dehydration-resistant blood cells. Even when extreme heat causes other organs to fail, the camel's cells continue to function like steel soldiers. And when they finally find water, camels can gulp up to 200 liters at a time, as if swallowing a small river into their bodies. So, who is truly king in the wilderness? Not a man, not a lion, but a camel, the master of infinite strides. The desert is cruel. Scorching heat during the day, piercing cold at night. The sand seems to swallow anyone who tries to cross it. Humans? Crushed. Horses? Fall. But there is one creature that remains standing. The camel. It's nicknamed the ship of the desert for a reason. Camels can carry hundreds of kilograms of weight, cover incredible distances, and even keep moving through raging sandstorms. Its legs, designed like oars, spread out to keep it from sinking in the sand, as if it were sailing on a deadly sea of gold. And most terrifying of all, while other creatures die of thirst, the camel makes the desert its domain. It doesn't fight the desert, it conquers it. That's why people call it the ship of the desert. Not just a title, but a symbol of resilience that sends shivers down the spine. Everyone believes that camels' humps store water. But wait, this fact will blow your mind. The hump, it turns out, isn't a water reservoir at all. It's actually a giant fat deposit, an energy bank that allows the camel to survive in the hellish desert. When food and water are scarce, the camel's body burns that fat for energy, and can even produce a little water from the metabolic process. This is the secret why camels can remain upright, strong, and continue walking even though all other creatures collapse from thirst. So, when you see a camel's hump, don't imagine a giant water bottle. What you're actually seeing is the most terrifying survival machine nature has ever created. All creatures in the desert are subject to the searing heat and deadly thirst. Except one, the camel. This animal possesses superpowers humans never even imagined. Imagine its blood. Camel blood cells are uniquely shaped, flexible, and able to survive even when the water content in the body drops drastically. His lungs? They can filter hot, dust-laced air, allowing him to breathe normally in the midst of a sandstorm. Even his nose can retain moisture so it doesn't go to waste. And here's the kicker. Camels can raise and lower their own body temperature to conserve energy, like nature's own biological machine. So if there is an animal with the craziest powers for survival, the answer is clear. Not lions, not wolves, but camels, the owners of desert superpowers. The desert is a sea of sand that can swallow anyone who dares to step foot in it. Humans will drown, horses will get stuck, and even vehicles can get stuck. But there's one creature that walks proudly: the camel. Why don't their feet ever sink into the sand? The secret lies in their extraordinary foot shape: wide, soft, and flexible soles, like giant oars that distribute the body's weight across the sand. Each step doesn't crush, but rather floats above the deadly desert. And what's more surprising, the thick layer under its feet allows the camel to withstand the heat of the sand, which can melt human skin in seconds. So when the desert swallowed everything, only the camel remained standing tall, as if walking on a sea of gold. Imagine a raging sandstorm in the desert. Thousands of grains of sand flying, piercing your skin, choking your lungs, and obscuring your vision, plunging you into pitch-black darkness. Humans? Impossible to survive. Other animals? Surely they'd fall. But the camel, it stands still. The secret is truly strange, but true. Camels can close their own noses. Using special muscles, their nostrils close tightly, protecting their lungs from the onslaught of deadly sand. Even the fur around their faces and their super-long eyelashes work together, forming a natural barrier that storms cannot penetrate. This is the reason why camels can defy the wrath of the desert and keep going, as if the storm were just a small whisper. So, when the sandstorm destroys everything, only one creature remains striding forward: the camel, the master of the desert storm.